Hello. Oh shit, it's too bright. Um, Still trying to get to grips with this new laptop. Near enough, good enough. Bit of a shout out to Alan, Static Traveller. That's all I'm going to do for now. I'm pretty much as response videos to my sort of favourites, Alan and Bitbot Boom and HP, and always good stuff. Thanks for clearing up that. It's always bugged me. So I grew up with the the Nelsons TV show in the 1950s, and he was sort of like the non-scary for kids. Like Elvis was like greasy, creepy-looking guy to us kids, but Ricky Nelson was totally acceptable. He never had a great voice. It was all right, but he always had. Was it Cliff Burton and that? He always had great session musos, or guys in his band actually. Yeah, so yeah, that's what I was going to say. Yeah, I got this thing fixed. I fixed it myself a couple of days ago. I got the scroll bar going again, and then again yesterday it went off again. I thought, what's happening? And I finally managed to get it back, and I realised I was playing this computer game. I love Mahjong, and I was playing it all day yesterday because of the weather, and I realised that because it's the time games where you got to try and get all the tiles in very short times. You tend to get really frantic and you start bashing the computer out of frustration. And I realised that by hitting it like that, I've been slowly moving the image on the screen just enough that I couldn't see my scroll bar anymore. So no more Mahjong. Okay. Oh, sorry about this. This is off the cuff stuff. Look. So fuck, shit and piss. Yeah, I bought that single Black Knight and uh, Speed King, best thing Deep Purple ever did. Thank goodness I saw them live in '71 at Randwick Racecourse, along with Free, I think, and the Man for Man Earth Band. What a great lineup! That triple lineup that was. Excellent, excellent. And so I saw them in their prime. But yeah, 2 tracks lifted off. Well, Speaking was lifted off Deep Purple and Rock, but I think Black Knight might have been on that album in the US, but it wasn't. Whatever, who gives a shit. Speaking, oh man, that's awesome. But yeah, when I first heard Black Knight, I thought, oh gee, that's a catchy riff, or guitar riff thing. Ding 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 ding. I thought, I know that from somewhere. And then when I pulled out my bloody Blues Magoos, We Ain't Got Nothing Yet. Dun, 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 dun. We ain't got nothing yet. Great single. Wow. I went, oh shit. They've completely ripped off the poor old Blues Magoos. And then now you've really cleared it up for me. It all goes back to that Ricky Nelson track from '62. It's right there and then. So the Blues Magoos ripped it off the Ricky Nelson band or whoever was actually playing on that, because it actually sounded like I don't know. I wouldn't. Well, I don't know. Who is it? Who it was? But the thing is, yeah, that's where it started. 62, Ricky Nelson. Yeah, that's probably about the most savage thing ever recorded. You know, superb. But so that's that. So it's all cleared up, but they're all great tracks. So even though they're sort of ripping each other, ripping the riff off, it doesn't matter because they're all really, really good tracks. So, and that's it. And just it was all about nothing really. It was just trying to see if this computer's working, and everything seems to be okay. Um, oh, there's this. There used to be this albino out here, or albino, really cool looking guy. Sort of like he, like a Johnny Winter or Edgar Winter albino, the real deal. You could see he was technically blind, but he always looked immaculate. He always dressed in black, and with his white hair and white skin and everything, he was such a striking looking guy. You go into the shopping centre and out here in this Hicksville, and you couldn't miss him. And he was always pushing his wife, I figure it was his wife or his girlfriend, this humongously overweight woman in a wheelchair. And I always thought, man, that's so how cool. Um, the sort of thing you wouldn't look twice at in a big city, but out here in Hicksville, it's like, whoa, that stands out. And now we've got another one around town. I thought I was scaring the shit out of people going into the supermarket the other day with my king, with oh, smiley face there. And this little kid, I was standing there and I was putting my mask on because I'm not vaccinated, because we got blood pressure problems in our family, and I'm afraid of some of those things can bring on aneurysm. And let's not get into that shit. So I always wear a mask when I'm out and about. And I was putting this mask on. I've probably ruined this kid's life forever. And and I was putting the mask on, and then I looked over, and there was this little kid just standing, looking up at me like that, and he was staring at old smiley face there. And then he sort of ran down the thing to his mum. And then I thought, oh Christ, I think I've just made psychologically damaged that kid for life. You'll have this image of an old man putting a mask on with that face, So, there's this bizarre creature. I've seen him twice in town. If you can imagine Ronald McDonald sort of mixed with what I think is the best band name of all time, the Insane Clown Posse. If you can imagine, Ronald McDonald, if he was like, forget those Batman films where the Joker or whatever he's called, they're all trying to act like really crazy. There's a really crazy guy in town, and he looks like well, he doesn't. He looks like Ronald McDonald, but sort of squashed down and widened a bit. And he's actually dyed his hair that ginger colour. He's creepy. He absolutely creeps the shit out of me. And he just walks down the street like it's normal. And you just go, holy crap! I thought I was being daring, wearing Mr. Smiley Face up to the shops. Anyway, thanks for that, Alan, and sorry everybody for a waffling vid. But so what's new? Take care.